Hello and welcome to TBN News, the voice of Putnam Vocational Technical Academy in Springfield, Massachusetts. I'm Janet Garrido.
And I'm Deshaun Williams. Today we'll catch up with a gentleman who has made the transition from teacher to dean and made it look easy.
One of our seniors has big plans after graduation. You'll hear from her, and we profile a Putnam shop that is making money every day.
All this along with our regular features, either or, how to, and the latest in sports. It's all right here on TBN News.
Fall is on the way out, winter's just around the corner, and that means new sports season here at Putnam Sports. Reporter Davin Peterson and Jalen Bruce are here to get us ready.
What's up, guys? Let's get right to it. The varsity football team ended on a sour note. The Beavers lost to Central 34-12, but there were some great plays for Putnam. Let's take a look at some highlights.
Let's look.
In the second quarter, Mr. Everything, Phil Rankin, throws an amazing bomb to Jason Rowe for Putnam's first touchdown. Now in the third quarter, number 18 and Putnam's Tressel Corey throw an Eagles running back for a loss of 5 yards. Oh wait, I'm number 18. How could I forget that?
Come on, man. That isn't easy stuff.
The Beavers ended their record at 3-7 for football.
That was the end of fall sports season. See you on the football field, the soccer field, the volleyball court, woods and trails next year. Now it's time for winter sports. That means wrestling, basketball, man, indoor track. Are you ready? I know me and my boy Dad right here. Right, man?
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Me being a wrestler, I can't wait any longer to start wrestling. I feel it's going to be a great season with my teammates. But here's some feedback from wrestling coach, Coach Murphy. I asked him how the team is going to do this season, so let's get to that interview.
Let's get to it, man.
So how is the team going to do this year in wrestling?
I think we have a chance to do pretty well. We have a few holes, but we have a strong returning class, and we lost 2 seniors, so I think if we punch in, punch out, and put the work in every day, the dividends are going to pay off at the end of the season.
So what's the strong parts about the team?
I think we have a lot of hard workers like yourself that come in every day and they put the work in the off season, and I think all this work is going to show off on the mat.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck during the season. Take good care of my man, Dwayne Johnson, right here. Take him real good. All right, it's time for the sports that puts Putnam on the map. Basketball.
That's boring, bro.
What? What you mean?
I'm just kidding, bro.
I know you kidding, but you're about to knock you out. All right, so it's basketball season 2. The boys and girls have been working hard in the off season. I also had a chance to talk to Coach Shep on the team and how it's going to shape up this year.
So Coach Shep, how do you think the season will go this year?
I think the season will go very well. But everybody knows our season is based on defense. And defense in the direction of a guard. And right now, it's all depends on how the guys put the work in. I highly believe in them, and we believe they can put the work in. But it starts on leadership, and we gotta find leadership. We don't have that right now. And once we get that, that'll start our direction on a strong path.
On the indoor track lanes, we're racing to first place. This season for Western Mass, our boys and girls definitely working hard for that.
Definitely.
You got this, baby. You know my favorite quote is saying, "We getting this chicken."
Yo, bro, we gotta go.
Oh, snap. All right, bro, let's get it. That's it for the sports, guys. Have a blessed weekend. Back to Janet and Deshaun.
Peace.
Those guys are psyched.
That's what happens when you have a basketball player and a wrestler doing our sports segment.
Let's talk shop.
Good idea. Reporters Lachey Hayes and Naishir Diaz have this profile on one shop that is always in season.
The mission of our shop is really to prepare students to go out into the business world and get jobs as managers, as finance people, all different types of entrepreneurs, things like that, to just get them ready for that.
The best part of the shop is being in there with people, you know, retail. I always used to call us the retail family because we were so close.
Probably working at the cart because you get to interact with all the kids and count money.
My favorite part of the shop is interacting with customers.
That we could have a goal, what I think it would be is to make sure that we bring all the the resources and all the fun, the creativity, we bring that out. You know, that's what Putnam, the retail store, that's what we do. We have all of our ideas, our advertisements and all that. It all comes into play.
It's really important for them to learn how to deal with people more than anything, especially in this business, because we teach them a lot about customer service and relating to others and being friendly and being polite.
Maybe not the business part, but the finance part definitely will.
Oh, I do not. This is not what I would like to do, but this is very helpful.
Say they bring enthusiasm, they bring excitement, and a real eagerness to learn. They really want to learn the stuff that we're teaching them.
People need our help, especially during the holidays. Putnam students will be collecting food donations in the next couple weeks for the Baxter & O'Brien's annual Mayflower Challenge. The challenge kicks off this Monday. The food goes to help hungry citizens in Springfield. Students and staff should drop off food donations in their shop or the 9th grade suite. And just to spice things up, the shop or the group with the most donations gets free donuts.
You can't call yourself a human if you don't have a phone. The two most popular are the iPhone and Android. What brand do you carry? In this segment of Either Or, we ask students that very question. iPhone or Android?
iPhone because the camera quality for Android sucks.
iPhone because they're just better.
iPhone because iPhones are better.
iPhone because like they're just better. Like they work so much better. They're more like easier to function. Like they're just better.
iPhone because the camera's better and it's just better, period.
iPhone because it works faster and it's better.
I would choose iPhone because it just works better. You know, it has better quality.
iPhone or Android, and why?
iPhone because I don't want them pixels.
iPhone because iPhone takes better pictures. And they have,
iPhone.
Why?
Because it's better. I have an iPhone because it has better camera quality.
My thanks to cameraman Charles Lee for helping on that segment. So, Janet, are you an iPhone person or an Android person?
I'm an iPhone person. How about you?
Me too.
Some of us knew him as an English teacher. Now we know him as a junior dean of students.
Of course, we're talking about Mr. Reardon. Reporters Jason Yevis and Amir McIver caught a rare moment of Mr. Reardon sitting at his desk in the segment of High Profile.
Not many students know of Mr. Reardon's long history with education, going from English teacher to dean of students.
Well, I started at Commerce here in Springfield. I worked there for 15 years as an English teacher. Loved working at Commerce for the most part, but I needed a change, so I decided to apply to come over to Putnam, and I've been at Putnam since 2008.
3 years ago, he decided to become a dean to help a wider range of students, but the transition wasn't easy.
It was very different from being a classroom teacher because you're dealing more with negative issues rather than both positive and negative, like you might with it in a classroom. So making that transition was a little difficult at first, but it's become easier as I've gotten to know the job and to know the challenges of the job and working with the people I work with.
But Mr. Reardon doesn't want students to think of seeing your dean as a bad thing.
I don't want students to think, oh, the only time you get to see your dean is when you're in trouble. And unfortunately, I think a lot of kids think that. So when they come to my office, I try to always point out what they did right, what was going on, what was going well, or what's going well with them before we talk about some of the things that might be an issue.
This is reporter Jason Yevis for TBN News signing off.
Did you know that Mr. Reardon is one of just the 2 fans of the Detroit Lions football team in the entire school?
Really? Who's the other?
Our very own Mr. B.
Wow, no wonder they have such attitudes.
Yeah, especially on Mondays. Speaking of attitudes, few things give you such a bad attitude as having a tire go flat while you're in the car.
Which is a good reason to know how to change one if it does. How-to reporters Axel Quinones and Wesley Rivera went to the Automech shop to get some advice.
Hi, and welcome back to another How To. I'm Axel Quinones, and today we're going to meet up with the junior, Taisha Miranda, to figure out how to change a tire. Let's take a look. I'm here with Taisha Miranda. So Taisha, how do you properly change a tire?
Well, first you take out the spare tire out of the trunk, then you put a wheel shock on the rear wheels so it doesn't move. You jacked up the car and you put jack stands under to secure the car. Then you remove the wheel and replace it with a spare tire.
What if your nuts are too tight or too loose?
If If the nuts are too tight, they'll break, and if they're too loosened, then the wheel may fall out.
Thank you.
Have you ever changed a tire?
Yeah, I've changed a tire before.
Seniors are making their plans for life after graduation.
Here's one senior who knows where she's going.
The thing most special about senior year, I think, is prom, most definitely. Because everything else is overwhelming. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. Definitely college for 4 years. I'm going to major in fashion design at Framingham State University. There was absolutely no fights. I think that's the only shocking thing, because everywhere I go, well, everything I hear about other schools, there will be fights, but Putnam, you wouldn't hear anything about that. So I would think that would be the most phenomenal thing.
Finally, today a reminder about the Putnam staff and families bus trip to New York City. It's coming up on Saturday, December 10th. It's a great way to do some shopping, see a show, and enjoy the holiday atmosphere in the Big Apple. The cost is only $50 per person. Stop and see Miss Brown in A129. For tickets, who knows, you might even see Donald Trump. That's probably the closest I ever come to a president.
Wait a minute, you told me you wanted to be president
No,
someday.
I didn't.
Well, if you did, you'd get my vote.
Thanks, and that wraps up our show. Be sure to check us out on our Putnam TV Facebook page. Study hard and have fun.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.